Greetings and salutations, friends. Welcome to today's reading. This one is a little bit of an age on it, but I just couldn't help but, I don't know, something touched me on this one, and I just felt the sudden urgency to do a reading on this little lady. Kirsten Brueggeman. There's another one missing out of Indiana. I'm going to go along with the Delphi case here, but there's a lot of things to this case. See, when they start intriguing me like this, a lot of factors at play, I just have to see what's going on. Now, what really got me interested, I mean, of course I was wanting to do, felt compelled to do the reading anyway, but what really got me interested was on Facebook, there's a missing page for her. And somebody had made this comment. Let me read this so I got it verbatim here, got it right. It says, this was a gang hit. She knew too much, had dirt on someone, was extorting them at the bar. The detective assigned to this case is incompetent, and the only reason she was assigned the case is because her boss knew she would never figure it out because they're getting their palms greased as well. So, what really, this person states that the bar or the pub that she was at was for locals only. It was a gang pub. So, from the information I took from the video and from reading on the Facebook page, she was at a locals only gang pub with ex-boyfriend and 3 of his friends who left her there after an argument. Now, after she leaves the bar, she's not seen again until 2 a.m., which is on a camera, a security camera, in an area of a parking lot that is fenced in. And they say she would either had to have jumped the fence or to have come back out the other way, but they don't know which way she went because there's 30 minutes missing from that. It glitches out from there, and there's 30 minutes missing from the tapes. Red bells. Now, also worth noting is that there was an hour-and-a-half time lapse in between the time that she left the pub and she's seen on the camera. Okie dokie. So let's see here. Kirsten Brueggeman. Let's start off with, why was Kirsten in a gang pub? Why was she there that night? What was the argument between her ex-boyfriend, and his 3 friends about that ultimately caused them to leave her there? Where did she go between leaving the pub and appearing on the camera, or the camera sighting at 2 a.m.? If you hear my cat, I apologize, but he loves tarot reads. Yes, I know you do, church. Let's see here. You made me lose my place. When Kirsten left the pub, where was she headed? What was her plans? Okay, let's look at the truth concerning the 30 minutes of camera footage that glitched or that is conveniently missing. So whatever happened to her, I feel like it's pretty obvious that it happened in that parking lot. So what happened to Kirsten in that parking lot? Kirsten. The truth surrounding the Facebook comment. Where Kirsten or any evidence leading to Kirsten can be found. Something unknown about Kirsten's case of disappearance. I'm going to open. Okay. Why was Kirsten at a gang pub to begin with? Here we've got the Knight of Wands reversed. That's indicating things not going as well as you expected. It's someone being overly confident, arrogant, cocky, shows them heading for a fall, and a sudden, unexpected departure. This is usually aspected as a male, and he's egotistical, reckless, loud, a show-off. He's got a chip on his shoulder, and in retrospect, he's abusive, violent, and jealous. This looks to me like the knight that it's describing is going to be the boyfriend. Yeah, it seems, I feel like that's his characteristics. So she was there because of him. Now, what was the argument about? That's going to be the Empress reversed. That's someone focusing too much on material aspects of life. It's leaving someone feeling unattractive. Their confidence is just taking a big hit. Some other issues affecting you, financial issues, and domestic strife. So it looks like they had a little bit of a Heinz 57 argument, a little bit of everything. Where did Kirsten go between the pub and being spotted on camera outside the parking lot? That's going to be the Seven of Pentacles reversed. That's showing someone who's procrastinating. It's time running out and having anxiety about a financial agreement. I wonder if she didn't owe somebody money. I'm going to write that question down so I don't forget. That is going to be definitely another read on this. And where she had recently gotten some drug charges, I wonder if she owed a drug debt to one of these gangs. Okay. Where was Kirsten headed? And that's going to be the Seven of Cups that shows choices and confusion, everything feeling up in the air, and it indicates that you need to make a decision. Well, that don't really answer my question, so let's clarify that. Let's look to clarify that. Need a clarifying card. Let's see, Six of Pentacles. It shows money coming to you. You know, I wonder if she wasn't selling for one of these gangs to make extra money or to be able to afford her habit. Got another question for another read. I feel like there's something, there's two layers of this, but I feel like the boyfriend is the one that's responsible for her demise. I definitely do. Now, the circumstances coming on top of the truth behind the missing camera footage, that's going to be the Ten of Wands reversed. That shows being caught in an exhausting grind between work and domestic commitments, trying to keep everyone happy. Okay, let's look for a clarified on that. It's going to be a Ten of Swords reversed. That's ruin with repercussions. Accept that situation and let go. There's evidence on that is why. There's definitely evidence on that. Now, what happened in the parking lot? Oh, we got the tower. The sudden change is inevitable and due to forces beyond your control, chaos and destruction. Simply put, she was murdered in that parking lot. Now, the truth behind the Facebook comment about the gangs and stuff, it's going to be the Eight of Pentacles. It's showing money on its way to you. This card is shown and known as the Apprentice. It shows gaining a qualification. So I wonder if the boyfriend was initiating for a gang. Because I feel like this is a male counterpart, so that's why they were at that bar. Another read. Another question for another read. Now, when it comes to where Kirsten can be found or some evidence linking to Kirsten, that's going to be the Devil reverse. It's Devil reverse, if you look at the White Raider card, is being in a dark place except for a torch or a light. This is the boyfriend. The devil's been aspected as the boyfriend. He's definitely the one that brought harm to her. Showing that this looks like, as far as, reading off the contents of the devil card, it's putting the boyfriend in the devil slot. So it would be his right hand asserting control over 2 individuals. That would be a male and a female. This male and female either have been lovers in the past, are currently lovers, or go on to be lovers. It's also in the Kabbalah path is known to signify the eye, clear vision. It's telling you a clue to be vigilant and all-seeing in the devil's presence, because you have to justify a way to be released from the devil's grip. He's got her put up somewhere, or she's somewhere that he's confident she won't be found. He would be the only way to find Kirsten would be for him to tell. Something unknown about this case is going to be the Queen of Cups reversed. That's suffering from emotional and financial pressure. Shows jealousy in a relationship because someone's being unfaithful, obsessive tendencies, and they have to have their own way at all times. That is the boyfriend. He was just a regular piece of shit. Now, open card is going to be the Wheel of Fortune reverse. That shows someone suffering bad luck, closure. It's a negative and unwelcome change. It's things that have been going well but have suddenly fallen apart. That's pretty much how it went. Things have been going well. I feel like that maybe they were even talking about getting back together, Kirsten and her ex-boyfriend, but they suddenly fell apart that night. That was a suffrage of bad luck. It was closure for him to do what he did, because that was going to be her negative and unwelcome change. Yeah, there's some more questions here that definitely need to be answered, so I'll be getting questions together for that next read. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to go through this read with me. We've raised awareness for one more person in this world, but another voice. And if you really want to help out, share this or share a missing poster of Kirsten, because if you don't know, you don't know. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next video.